Thank you. Thank you. Let me just get my presentation running. I got a presentation for this one. Let's hope that we don't have too many technical difficulties. Okay. I'm sorry, Free Paris couldn't be with us today. It's you're just gonna end up with me. All right, you can see my slides there. Yeah, see the slides?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. I'm not 100% sure that they're going to advance, but I'll make this work. Hi. Well, good morning. Today we're going to delve into a critical examination of a recent trend within AAA++ video game studios, the adoption of aquatic metaphors for development processes. And these metaphors, while visually and conceptually appealing, have led to significant project management failures. And our discussion is going to integrate methodologies from hydraulic analysis, marine topology, and deep sea semiotics to analyze and critique these development metaphors. So this trend of incorporating untested but social media friendly development process metaphors has been a double-edged sword for the video game industry. Prominent among them, of course, and I mean, we're all familiar with this, but it's important to cover the ground. The tsunami method, the Charybdis model, and the sea will claim everything. And these models, despite their popularity on platforms like TacTac, have resulted in catastrophic project failures, sinking the fortunes of at least 3 major companies. So hydraulic analysis provides a quantitative framework to assess the dynamic and often turbulent flows, if you will, within these development models. And the tsunami method, for instance, posits a rapid, overwhelming approach to project milestones, analogous to a tsunami's force. But in practical application, as demonstrated in the case studies of companies X, Y, and Z, anonymized for obvious reasons, this method often results in severe resource depletion and team burnout. Ironic, really. The overwhelming influx of tasks and tight deadlines creates a development environment akin to the chaotic aftermath of a tsunami, disorganized, destructive, and unsustainable. And this method encourages an all-or-nothing approach that leaves little room for iterative development or mid-course corrections. I'll switch over to talk a little bit about marine topology now. So this offers us a structural perspective, right, that enables us to map the metaphorical landscapes that these models are creating. And so, for example, the Charybdis model, named after the mythical sea monster, suggests a development cycle fraught with perilous cyclical challenges. And as outlined by Johnson and Patel, this model's topological complexity results in frequent project derailments. Teams become trapped in iterative loops, constantly revisiting and reworking the same issues without clear progression, leading to stagnation. And so the Charybdis model's emphasis on navigating whirlpools of development challenges often leads to significant delays and cost overruns as teams expend excessive effort on redundant tasks, akin to being caught in a perpetual maelstrom. Deep sea semiotics, our final lens here. So deep sea semiotics is providing us with a critical lens to decode the symbolic underpinnings of these metaphors. So speaking to the sea will claim everything process metaphor, for instance, it implies an inevitable engulfment of a project by insurmountable challenges. And as highlighted by Lee et al. In 2023, the semiotic entailments of this metaphor foster a fatalistic mindset among development teams. This pervasive sense of inevitability undermines proactive problem solving and innovation, leading to a culture of defeatism. Team members internalizing the notion that their efforts will ultimately be consumed by uncontrollable forces exhibit decreased morale and productivity, and this fatalism becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy where the expectation of failure contributes directly to the project's downfall. So just briefly documenting these disasters, we did a comprehensive survey documenting specific instances where these aquatic metaphors have led to project failures. And in the Big 44 sector, companies like A, B, and C, again anonymized to protect their reputations, which are admittedly in tatters, but they've reported significant financial losses, reputational damage, all because of the adoption of these aquatic models. The tsunami method's rapid deployment strategy resulted in rushed, subpar releases characterized by numerous bugs and unmet player expectations. The Charybdis model's cyclical challenges led to extended development timelines and ballooning costs as teams continually revisited and reworked the same features, and the sea will claim everything metaphor with its inherent fatalism resulted in nothing at all. So, hybrid critique then. By synthesizing insights from production studies and aquatic ecology, we provide a hybrid critique of these development processes in the full paper. The ecological analogy underscores the need for sustainable and adaptive project management practices. Just as marine ecosystems require balance and resilience, so too do development processes need flexibility and foresight. And our critique advocates for abandoning these harmful, watery metaphors in favor of more robust, empirically validated process models. So, in conclusion, the adoption of aquatic metaphors for game development processes has been detrimental for the industry, and our analysis, grounded in hydraulic analysis, marine topology, and deep sea semiotics, elucidates the specific failures and dangers of these models. And we hope that by providing this comprehensive survey and critique, we can prevent further businesses from being metaphorically and literally in the deep end. It's imperative for executives and project managers to adopt more sustainable and effective development processes, steering clear of these metaphorical quagmires. And just in terms of references, we obviously, relied on the big three there for our methodological and critical approaches. And just as a sneak peek, this is breaking, and we haven't really gotten into it yet. We're going to be coming out with our own approach to this, which is to restore faith in the obvious superiority of the pyrological production metaphors, which, as you can see from the photo, makes everybody very, very happy. Thanks a lot for your time, and go fire.